Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the series that we are playing on. Let's continue here, and today we are exploring that cave we found yesterday, right over here, and we're expanding our house. But not only that, we are also going up to the skies, trying to find, for example, some wings. If I am speaking very high, yeah, just put the volume down. Anyways, let's go past this so we can get down that cave. No, we will not be continuing down in the ice biome today. Maybe we can do that next video, not this one, because now we need to get some more NPCs, look for those wings, and see if we can get any good loot right down this cave down here. There it is. Let's see if this is a good place. Let's see if this is a good cave or a bad cave. Yes, many pots, so that's a good sign. There's a lot of sand here, blocking our way. Not too much, but a good chest in the end. So I would call this a successful mission, or an A-OK mission. So now we're gonna go home and expand a little bit on our house. When we're walking down, I can just skip ahead to when we're there, so you don't need to see me walk. I'll just skip here. Okay, see you at home, guys. Okay then, guys, we are finally home. Let's expand the house a little bit, but when the zombies start coming, I think we need to skip another time. But it won't be long, I promise. So let's just try at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 extra there, so we can go downtown. I will not be too much inside this time, because I will try to be a little bit more outside, so we can get things done instead of waiting and waiting and waiting. Anyways, let's see if that's good. That is 3 blocks, yes. Then that would go down there. I actually have a system I like to do when I build houses. So I don't like to, or I wouldn't say I like to measure, but I could say, for example, I like to, let's say, what about, I like doing it so it isn't so messy. For example, different sized houses. One house size 12 blocks that way, and another house is 5 blocks that way. I ain't too glad with that, but soon I'll see you in the morning. I'll just have to finish these stairs, and then we can skip to the night. No, I mean the morning. Ooh, it's an owl. It's an owl. Let's make down these, down there. And we just have to create a hammer and hammer those pieces so we can get everything to look smoothly. where I put the loom, I ain't gonna be having the loom there. I'm actually gonna have the forest pylon here, so we can begin creating a pylon network, so we can, for example, teleport from the desert to here. But then I'll also have to create some houses in the desert, but that isn't a problem because I like building a little bit, so, and we got many resources, or do we actually? I'm just gonna check on that really quickly. Yes, as you see here, we have lots and lots of trees, even a little pond, so that should not be a problem at all. Let's try and get our bird to attack him here, so we can kill him, get the star, and continue on floor 2. Right before, when the moon reaches halfway there, then I'm gonna be skipping until it's day. Let's get that star. Try not to get destroyed by zombies, and let's try and get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 up, and all the way there. Let's get it there. There we go. Let's take that away. Go here. Take away that so it's doors on both sides. Open the menu. Craft a workbench. And place that workbench right there. Place a wooden chair right here. And quickly create some doors. No, I failed. Unless I can kill this guy, and I did it. Here we have a lead anvil, but we won't be needing that when we get the merchant. Since we have over 50 silver, the merchant can move in, so we can buy, for example, an anvil from him, a bug catcher, so we can catch bugs. Oh yeah, by the way, if you catch some gold critters, slash bugs, don't sell them for 5 gold. Those are actually pretty valuable. So what you want to do is that you want to save them. Yeah, you want to save them until you have okay, you know what, you can just sell them if you want. I just like having them in those small glass things, so I have like, there's my collection of gold critters I've ever catched, so I like doing that. You might want to sell them though, since it's 5 gold, but they are pretty damn rare, so I would at least wait if there was coming a glitch in the future, for example, or if there was not coming a glitch in the future, well then you can just sell them, because then they have no other use, kind of, than that. So here we are just going to, no, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's put that there. Chop this down this tree right here so you can get some place for that house. Take this wood and let's just destroy this zombie first before it hits us. There we go. We take away this too. But what we do not do is create dirt roads all the way up there. We gotta have some place for the wood to stay, and we don't need to use up all of our dirt. Dirt cannot be too helpful unless you are some kind of really pro builder. But other than that, I don't think would need dirt too much. If you're asking what could a pro builder use with dirt with, he can for example create a swamp with using the mud blocks you can craft if you stand in or near water, have dirt in your inventory. I think that was what you needed to create dirt. So that could be also could be a useful thing. And I just realized I didn't stop the video and skip it throughout the night. But that's okay. You guys like seeing me build a little bit, right? Or not? It doesn't matter really. Once we get those NPCs to move in, I'm happy. Oh, I just realized we may even be getting the Molinish in the morning too, because I have bombs in my inventory too, so that means another NPC for me. Anyways, let's try and let's craft that workbench. Place it there. Craft a wooden chair. Place that right there. Wooden door before any pesky zombies come around. And it's day already. Let's just finish this. Place that there. Let's create some more walls so we can finish off the last house we will be creating in a forest biome. Unless, you know, I get the golf or something, but what's the chance of me getting the golf? Psst. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm also saving up money for a mic, just so you know, because when I say the word S, it might be kind of sharp when you listen to it. So that's why I'm getting a mic and that protector thing you have over it. Like, for example, if somebody voices characters in a movie, they often have those things over their mics, so the S doesn't become too sharp when they create movies. Anyways, we are almost finished here, but this is how I'm gonna leave it for now. Let's try and go up to the what should I say? Heaven? No, I wouldn't call it heaven. Would you? I would, at least not. I would call it more of the sky place, kind of. I don't know if you like that or not, but I kind of do. Let's create some here. And we can create a little bit here. Forward. Oh, there's the merchant. When you get at least 2 NPCs in your city. Oh yeah, by the way, I know this is really ugly, but if I hadn't done that, the fence would look like it was just standing alone here, that it wasn't connected to anything here. So that's kind of a sacrifice I have to do every time I create fences here. But now we have the merchant, so now we can buy things from him, and we can also sell things. For example, this useless blowpipe, which isn't useless, but okay, when I think about it, I might keep it, because you never know if you're gonna use a blowpipe one day. But for example, the lesser heal or the angel statue you can sell. And if you don't like the hunter potion, if you for example want a challenge and you don't want to see the location of enemies, you can sell that, because then you get money too. And we are actually gonna buy a sickle and see if we can afford an iron anvil, which we can. Now we can place that iron anvil and we can craft more things out of iron. For example, a minecart which uses any iron bar, for example lead or iron, and any wood, for example that kind of wood, or boreal, or jungle wood, or mahogany, I think it was called. So now we can create lead helmets, lead bow, and a few other weapons which can help us a little bit in our journey. I do not want the fishing rod yet, because I do not have the angler and I don't have too much resources to start crafting potions yet. If you don't know how our fishing pole can help me craft potions, some potions actually need fishes in them too, not just every single other resource. So some resources may take, for example, an empty pot of glass, water, some water in a bottle, a flower, and then lastly a fish. And that may not give you the most exciting things, but it will at least give you something. And we will actually create the chain. I realized that was a mistake from the start, because now I can't create the, unless I get one more iron, I can't create the sawmill, and that will be a little bit useful later. Let's take the lead helmet on and get some more defense. We can craft for example the boreal, because that actually gives us a little bit of defense there. And since we don't have enough for the boreal chestplate, we can craft a wood chestplate. Now we have 9 defense, as you see here. And I wonder which housing. Yes, here. And I wonder when we get the demon. No, why can't I say the name? Anyways, now we are going to go a little bit upwards. Wait a second, did I have a sickle? Yes, I had. Now we can actually get some roof on this bad boy. Let's go here, 5, and let's hold in that one. Wait a second. Since I'm using the touch, I can't walk and use the touch at the same time, so I have to stop every time I want to use the sickle. And the sickle is actually a pretty damn good start weapon, just so you know that. And it isn't too bad to use. Now that we got some hay, we actually got 52 hay, and if we had the sawmill we could have created a dummy by now, I think. And there's a glitch I can show you later. When I get the sawmill and I create a dummy, 2 dummies, and I get the slime mounts. Then I can show you a pretty damn cool glitch, which makes you have endless life. So if nothing can take your life except for magic things, like for example the brain suckler later in the game. Those can still damage you if you do this glitch, and the Moon Lord with his tongue can still do that, damage you, because then his tongue will drag you away. Then one of the things that makes you endless life is standing in one spot. So then that glitch won't work against the Moon Lord. And there we just got the What should I can't say it properly, but at least we got Ficod. Ficod. Ah, no one around. I can test new bombs without creating a graveyard for limbs. Wow. Now he sells explosions like grenades, a small explosion that will not destroy tiles, bomb, a small explosion that will destroy most tiles, and dynamite, a large explosion that will destroy most tiles. We also have the recall potion, which makes us do this. And I just realized we could have used that when I was on my way home from the cave. But I bet you I did bring a few pots on my way home, so I guess I just got a little bit more loot. So it was better not to teleport. Now we are going to create lots and lots of these. And we can place them right there. We are going to need to craft many more, and when I say many more, oh yes, I mean lots and lots of them. Okay, yeah, I can't like attack or build if I'm not standing still. I forgot about that. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Well, we didn't get the best start at building this rope, but at least we had a good end at it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to build as high up as I can, so we can try and find, for example, a few sky islands, or for example, later in the game, or right now we can get harpies / wyverns to come attack us. Wyverns we'll have to wait a little bit before they come and get us. But the harpies, those are actually pretty damn annoying, but can give you wings later in the game. But then you'll also have to wait until you get the wyverns to come attack you. But it's worth doing early in the game, because then you don't have to deal with both harpies and wyverns. Because then you need both things, and then when you're just grinding for harpies, you get all the wyverns, and when you're looking for wyverns, you get all the harpies. Anyways, I'm gonna skip to the part where I'm done using all of these ropes. See ya! Okay then guys, I am done with the entire rope, and our storm just started. I found this great glitch which allows you both to go upwards and have that. You just have to spam the jump buttons as you're going up, and in the end you'll get there. We are having some wooden plates. There is something. There we go. This is a place where we can collect stars, for example. And when it's night, stars will fall downwards, and those stars fall from the sky. So when we go up here, there will be tons of stars waiting for us here. And there was some fails on the way. And yeah, So now that we got a little bit here, we are going down again to continue on the ice biome. Just to see how far down we can go. I actually like the storm song a bit, so when we get a music box, I would very like to. Oh God! I would be very happy if I got this song, so that this song could play in the middle of the day, for example, without there really being a storm. Yep. Oh. Come on. Oh, I think there's someone bad after me. For example, a vulture. I think that was a harpy. Anyways, we will be creating many things on this place. For example, a graveyard, which we may also do next episode. Creating a graveyard and continuing open space and doing a little bit work. Oh yeah, right, I forgot that. Now there's a, what should I call it? Ice storm, for example. And oh, this is pretty darn not fun to go through. But as long as we get down here, we are good to go. Now we can continue here. But I think we have to barricade a little bit so the zombies don't break through and kill us. And yes, we have the iron skin potion, which we will be using when we defeat the first bosses. We have the mining potion, which I am going to use right now. Yes. Okay, come on. Okay, yes, I actually just realized now that was a really good idea, and that we may be able to even bully the zombies a bit for what they've done. Oh, ha ha ha! That's what happens when you mess with me, pro gamer VOD plays. No, I don't have any more. Can I use the sickle? No? Okay. We'll just keep continuing going down, I guess, and see if we can find the ice plate. You know what, I'm gonna skip until we got a little bit under. Okay, we'll see you at the bottom. Okay then guys, we are finally down here in a cave-like place. So now we can see if we can get us any down further. Oh, I just realized I have some extra ropes from when we were doing the stuff from not too long ago, and I realized that we can use the bombs too. And the merchant actually sells ropes, I think. So then we can get our restock up on our restock on our ropes when we run out. And I always have a recall, so oh no, that was really wrong place. Let's try and aim a little bit better this time. Not the best aim, but a little bit better. Oh, that scared me kind of. Let's yeah, let's try and get down there again really quickly. But that kind of scared me. You always have to be careful if you're working with bombs, kids. Yeah, by the way, don't do anything you see in this video. Never throw bombs down in caves. Never build houses out of the blue. Or walk, whatever you want. And definitely don't go in sandstorms. I wonder when the enemies will be incoming. No yet. But ooh, lenses. We have to get a lot of lenses because when we get 6, and if we find one of those weird crafting benches that we can't craft ourselves, that we have to find on the ground, then we can create an eye if we don't find the suspicious eye in any of the chests that we will find later. Or at least I hope so. But let's go underground now. Bloop bloop. Let's take away this because we don't need that anymore. Go down here. All the way down here. Maybe even place a nice little torch. And we can take these bombs, throw them down. Oh, why do I always get killed? It's not too big of a problem. Anyways, we'll see if we can buy some ropes from him. Just place that graveyard right there. Oh, there's still a storm. Let's see how many we can buy. We can buy 310. That will be good. Okay, but I think that's the end of this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next video. Goodbye.